Just look at them, y'all. If y'all want to just stare at, look at them. So let's talk about the male Hackles Miss Weaver. Now, the Hackles Miss Weavers, aka Black Lace Weavers, are just crazy. I never knew they can get as large as the common house spider. I never knew the females have shorter legs until I even knew about them. At first, I mistook them for tube-web spider. Then, when I found out what a black house spider is, I called them that. I looked up where the black house spider lived, and sure enough, it was Australia. So I did some digging, and I went on the common North American basement spiders. And who did I just find that looked like the exact same one that I be catching and playing with? It was a female black lace weaver. It was a black lace weaver. I'm like, what are those? And sure enough, it had a golden little part on its abdomen, and it was black. And boy, was a shock. I never knew they were named black lace weavers. I'm like, boy, what in the world is a black lace weaver? Like, I don't even get it until I did some more digging and I found out what the male and female look like. This is a male right here. That's the story of how I got my black. I found out about the black lace weaver. That's so called. Now, I'm going to show you some people watching this video are pretty familiar with this common basement species. Okay, you better get over. He's massive, I'm telling you. I don't even think I can hold him. I don't think I can fit him in a short container for 1 second without him doing this and escaping. Those legs are for a purpose. To make and show off what gender it is, but still, man, I would have got a small container, like a small little container. It would have grabbed that and lifted itself up using his legs. Now, he may look scary, but he's really a harmless little guy. Females are both harmless, but the males are a little more aggressive. If you poke like something sharp, on the front of their mouths, they'll bite it, thinking it's another male that they can fight. Now, y'all might saw in a previous video, but I had it deleted. So let me tell you all about that video. Now, I caught a female black lace weaver, and that one video was the last time I ever caught one and kept it. It died because it drowned in. Let's say I caught it from the basement. It was like a year ago. A year ago. Like the end of December, I caught it. And it was poop below it. Risking it all. It was drowning into the water. Yep, you heard that. Through the water. I didn't want to do it because it was just so gross. But I saved the spider's life and it died. Because, it probably had doodle water in its mouth and it just was so gross. It died and perished forever. I still have the body, but, I couldn't do much with it, so I just threw it away. But this guy is literally, is a literal king. I have to keep him, man. Can't just let someone just steal him and kill him. Now let me tell you how I caught this thing. So I was in my closet looking for, well, an infestation to make sure nothing was in there. And there wasn't no infestation, but my very, very own visitor decided to come. He was massive. I thought he was a house spider, and I got too excited because house spiders, I never saw one up close. I actually never saw one at all, and even if I did, I was a little too scared to touch it because I was afraid. But now I just know there's nothing to be afraid of when you have a freaking massive spider that doesn't really bite or harm. Now, black lace weavers, it's time for their mating season. I'm pretty sure they don't eat or nothing. They can live for like 3 months, and that's good enough. But the females can live unfairly. They can live for a year or two, a year or two. And the males can only live for 3 months. What am I going to do with this thing for 3 months? I mean, what am I going to do with this thing for 3 months? I want it to be at least some 10 months before it perishes. Because this thing is a massive dude. I want it to live a short life. I don't want the females to live one either, but at the same time, I want the males to live longer. You get me? And this guy is just suffering in this container because hey, it's the right bug container. And hey, he can't get out nowhere. But I still feel a little sad for him because I didn't put nothing in there. But it's glass. And it's just all that. Now, the males are pretty show-offs. They can dance in the female's way by drumming with those big old little white footballs on the front of their hands. They're just like one of them characters with little circles for hands. You know? And you can see he's just trying to sneak his way out, but he's pretty unsuccessful. Now, black lace weavers or Hackles weavers are pretty common in eastern North America. If you go, now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Go in your basement or look in your closet. Look for a spider with a golden little weird face-like thing and 2 footballs, hold on, pause. 2 footballs or just none. See if it's black. If it has a little bit of red coloring, then it is one still. And if you're down to get close enough to even find them, look in the corner or any part of your basement that's something good. Like the floor, the walls, even a crack in the wall. If you see a funnel like web or like a little sack on the ground filled and you see some black in there, if you just ruin the web and something either massive or small comes out, it's likely a baby black lace weaver or a adult. If it's larger than a baby spider, then it's surely one. Now catch it. Do not take it outside, because, hey, nature made it to come in here. And try to keep it as long as you can. You can tell if it's a female, and if it has those two basketballs. Hold on, balls. Those two soccer balls on it. Um, if you keep it for a few months and you see it dead after like several months, 3 months, then it was a male. If it lives for a year and dies and perishes, it's a female. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I can give you a good look at that golden like spot. It's not exactly golden right here, but it should be like at least a white golden little face. And I'm gonna name him Skeleton. See ya.